In your morning consumer news, the U.S. private sector lost 33,000 jobs in June. That's according to payroll provider ADP. That marks the first time in more than 2 years employers had a negative month. A review from FactSet found most expected a net gain of 115,000 jobs. ADP says the loss of positions last month mainly came from stalled hiring plans. Findings from ADP don't always match up with official federal reports, but are sometimes seen as an indicator for wage growth activity and overall hiring. Microsoft has announced plans to lay off roughly 9,000 employees, less than 4% of its workforce. This is the company's third round of job cuts in recent months and its biggest purge since 2023. There's no word yet on which departments will be affected or if increasing use of AI has played a factor. A 138-year-old company best known for its canned fruits and vegetables has filed for bankruptcy. Monte Foods blames consumers cutting back on spending and a growing shift towards spending on private labels. Monte said it has secured enough funding to allow it to remain afloat during the sale process. Fireworks have been part of America's birthday celebration since 1777. There's no domestic supply chain, and now the made-in-China pyrotechnics are subject to higher tariffs. Bradley Blackburn takes a look at how the import taxes could affect the patriotic spectacles.
Yahaira Casanova is stocking up to celebrate America's birthday with a bang.
We got Wicked, we got sparklers, we got Roman candles, which is more or less our favorite.
Business is booming at Phantom Fireworks in Matamoros, Pennsylvania, where shelves are stocked with more than 500 different kinds of fireworks, all of them with a Made in China label. According to the American Pyrotechnics Association, China produces 99% of consumer fireworks and 90% of professional displays as well.
Every year it seems like people want more and they want bigger.
Dan Peart is Director of Government Affairs for Phantom Fireworks. He says the company stopped production on orders from China when tariffs hit a whopping 145% in April. Now they're at 30%.
It hasn't impacted anything that we ordered, but we have reopened some of the products to start coming over again. Not everything, because frankly we don't need to.
Returning customer Eric Soares says he drops between $600 and $800 on his July 4th display.
I think the prices are about the same as last year, actually. And then even with the coupons, it makes it even better.
Customers might be spared the heat this year. Retailers usually order fireworks more than a year in advance. Then products made in the fall and winter are shipped well before Independence Day. Shoppers may notice a bump next year when the United States marks its 250th birthday. But the industry is lobbying for relief.
We are hopeful that fireworks will again be given an exclusion to the imports from China, same as they were in 2019.
Can you imagine the 4th of July without them?
No.
No.
It'd just be like a barbecue.
Customers here aren't curbing their spending, with the biggest single haul so far exceeding $10,000. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, Matamoros, Pennsylvania.